I actually have a genuine question about the ongoing election coup lawsuit attempts.
Yeah.
The like every state of actual consequence to the election, the lawsuit has been summarily dismissed and completely thrown out of court at the Supreme Court level, even except for this one in Texas that like 17 Republican state AGs have signed on to. And I'm just wondering, like, what standing does Texas have to reverse the results of like Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania and Georgia? I don't get it.
None. It doesn't. It's garbage. I mean, this is what we talked about for the whole thing going into once it became clear that Trump was going to lose the actual certified votes count elections in these states, and Biden was going to get 270. The only real hope was, oh, we're going to get a Bush v. Gore. And that because it wasn't one state like 2000, it would have to be some sort of just giant amalgam lawsuit without standing where somebody just said, come on, just turn it over.
Bro, can I have like Avid?
Can we just, yeah, bro, can you just, and that's what they're hoping for. And a lot of them think that it's still going to happen. They're very, very excited about it. But I don't think it takes a lot of premonitory brilliance to think they're just going to say you don't have standing and that they're not even going to adjudicate it.
Yo, I had a really bad fucking week. Could we just have this one and then you could get the next one? That's the Supreme Court case.
Yeah.
That's like, did you see that Donald Trump, like, he retweeted a thing where Amy Coney Barrett's eyes were glowing?
Yeah, and that was like, and then an hour later, she dismissed the case in front of her with one sentence.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's how he thinks it works. He thinks it's like, yo, remember when I put you there? Can I be president again? That's literally what he thought would happen.
Yeah, he's like, I put her there. She's going to say, oh, thanks, Donald. Thank you for this lifetime appointment that I have no more. I do not need to do anything for you to maintain. And in fact, if I try to show loyalty to you now, I might fatally destabilize the whole system that I'm here to protect. I'm going to do you a favor. Nope. Not going to happen.
I forgot about the grander ideological project I'm part of, not me. Like, he literally thinks he's just her friend.
Yep.
Like, he's so fucking dumb.
Like, oh, my buddy Donald. I don't want him to be sad and not be president anymore.
Yeah, not that she's been like that she was built in like a Federal Society fucking test tube.
Yeah.
To do all this.
I would like it if Trump thinks that, like, you know, maybe ACB would be open to, like, you know, like a soft swap, maybe. You know, I had to talk to Melania about it. I don't know what her husband's like. He's a very good looking
I have to
guy.
say, though, it's not going to happen. But God damn it, it would be funny if, like, I don't know, maybe they just had like ACB and John Roberts had a whip it party before the case and just said, fuck it, let's do it. You know what? Trump's still president. And
Let's be legends. Let's be legends.
Fuck it. Let's be legends. Because everybody, honestly, would probably just go, and then they would just like, what would happen? Nothing would really happen.
They would just take it.
If that happened, though, like, everyone would be like, oh, it's not so funny now, is it? And it's like, no, that would be the funniest thing ever.
That would be really funny.
And it's just like, I mean, why not laugh? I mean, fuck democracy. Let's get rid.
Oh my
get rid of
God!
this shit.
We're going to talk about it. You're seeing this Biden administration hoving into its grim view.
Yeah, I want to
acting like imagining for a second that is some brighter alternative to Trump just saying, "Hey, this stupid sham bullshit we're all pretending is a democracy. We're done with it." Wouldn't that be liberating at least? And I said, very funny.
And there's another thing I saw this week where it was like Trump also tweeted out that he was like, no president who's won Florida and Ohio has ever lost an election. Something funny is going on here. And then, of course, like all the fact checkers and the history nerds were like, I think you will find that Richard Nixon won Florida and Ohio in 1960, only to be defeated by John F. Kennedy. And it's like, I understand the point you're making, but maybe you should choose an election that the Democrats didn't for sure steal. Like, it's not doing the work you think it's doing here.
Yeah,
that election where Richard Daley and Sam Giancana were digging people up with fucking spades in the middle of
doing the version of election fraud that they think still happens to this day, where literally like cemeteries full of dead people vote like 10 times in fucking Cook County.
Yeah, Daley and Giancana got all the Polish NPCs from The Witcher to vote for Kennedy in Chicago. All right, Nixon, we don't like your card here. Prepare to kill me in one hit. Yeah, like LBJ absolutely stole Texas.
Well, 100%. That's why he was on the. They put him on the fucking ticket.
Wait, here's the broader point I want to make, though. I mean, because, like, I can point out that the Democrats definitely stole that election, and probably others in the past. But here's the broader point I wanted to make. It's okay to cheat in elections, and especially presidential elections. And if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And of course, like, if it was Bernie Sanders, I would be furious at any sort of malfeasance, like, for instance, what happened in Iowa. But the point is, Bernie's people were ready for that. They knew they were going to fucking cheat, so they had and obviously it is harder to cheat if you are from outside the club. You know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, these are two bourgeois political parties competing with one another, and I don't care if they're cheating if they're dealing from a fucking trick deck. You know what I mean?
Because like, the whole thing is a fucking ripoff. Yes, it's all the game.
Of the game.
Yeah.
And like, if Bernie had been the nominee, I would fucking hope that he would do everything he could to fucking steal the motherfucker.
And you know what? Like, and it shows the devolution of like politics in this country, or at least on the right. Because like Nixon knew Kennedy stole that election from him, and he was deeply embittered by it. But he was like, you know what? Like they wanted it more, so I'm just going to slink off and try
this is the
again.
other thing.
Instead of whine and bitch about it.
One of the big reasons that they did not contest those results in Chicago is that in downstate Illinois, which was controlled by Republicans, they were fucking stealing too. And they were making up votes too. And they didn't want to have that brought out, which would have happened if there'd been some sort of broader audit of voting. Everybody was stealing. Kennedy just did a better job of it.